BookTube, welcome back. I'm Winx, and the ink I'm talking about today is another Friday Reads, and since it's the first Friday of the month, I will also be doing my June TBR. But before I get into either of those, I just want to take a quick second to say thank you to everyone so much. I posted a video pretty late last night, and I'll put a link to it down below if you missed that one, but it was officially announcing that I will be starting a subscription box service. It's called Book Bath Box, and it's just basically what the name implies, all the supplies for you to take a bookish bath, and I'm really excited about it. But I posted the video, I was a little bit nervous, I didn't know what sort of response I would get, and the response I got was just overwhelmingly positive, encouraging, supportive. Even folks who aren't really into baths left me really great comments, really good feedback. I also have a Google form that is linked in the description box on that video, and I was asking folks to go and check out that form, answer a few questions, and just give me a little bit of data to work with. I got so much data, you guys. You guys left some really awesome suggestions and general ideas, feedback, questions. It was so good. I want to address some of the questions, but I'm probably going to wait a few more days at least to let more people have a chance to leave questions or just leave feedback and such. And then I'm thinking I'll probably actually make a blog post addressing those and just link that in one of my upcoming videos. So hopefully that will be an easy way to address all of the things. Mosa says hi. But yes, so I just wanted to say thank you to everyone. I was not expecting such an outpouring of support, and I was just amazed to see it, and I'm so grateful as always, and I just had to take a moment to say that. So moving on to my Friday reads. This last week I was working on 2 books, and I ended up finishing one of them, which is Gilo by J.D. Horn, and this is the 4th and latest book in the Witching Savannah series. I'll be putting up a review of this probably on Monday. It'll be a review of both this book as well as sort of just the series in general up to this point, so I'm pretty excited. It will be spoiler free, so you can watch it without fear. The other book I was working on I did not finish, so hopping over to my June TBR, the first on the list is The Dragon's Blade by Michael R. Miller. This book has been on my Friday Reads for quite a while, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how the book wraps up. The story so far has been fascinating. There's a lot about this book that I like, and really the only reason it's taken me this long is just not having the time, and when I first picked it up I just wasn't quite in the right fantasy mindset for this book. But since I got into it, I've been really enjoying it. Hopefully I will finish that this weekend. The next book on my list is one you are probably all very familiar with now because it has been on my TBR almost every month since the year began, and that is Sword of the Lictor by Gene Wolfe. This is the 3rd book in the Book of the New Sun series. It's a great series. The writing is just a little bit intimidating, and somehow that has made me continue to sort of bump this one whenever I have a reading conflict and I don't have enough time. I just know that this one is going to take a bit more focus than some of my other reads, so it has sadly gotten pushed to the back burner way too many times. So I am crossing my fingers that June will be the month when this book actually happens. Next, I have the 2nd volumes of 3 different graphic novel series. The first of these is Jim and the Holograms. This volume is called Viral, and I'm really looking forward to this one. I found the first volume to just be so satisfying. I loved Jim and the Holograms growing up, and this series is just totally doing it for me. I am really enjoying the art style. I really like that they took the basic story and characters from the original TV show and then just brought it into modern times. I mean, the show was like in the 80s, late 80s, I think, so it's not terribly ancient or anything, but I have a feeling if I rewatched it now, I would probably find a lot of it to be problematic. However, my memory of it was all just fun and glamour and glitz and music, and I feel like that is still captured in the series, so I'm really looking forward to volume 2. This next one I was originally excited about and now I feel weird about, but it's Rat Queens Volume 2. And the reason I feel weird about it is that it is illustrated by Rock Upchurch, who has been accused of domestic violence, and obviously I am not okay with that. Not to mention that it just goes against like everything that makes this graphic novel awesome, so yeah. The last of the graphic novels on my list is one I am super excited about, and that is Lumberjanes Volume 2, Friendship to the Max. I read the first volume of Lumberjanes last month and it just was a total win for me. I love everything about it. The art style is so awesome. I really love Noelle Stevenson's work. So yeah, I am just really looking forward to this. I'll probably start in on at least one of these graphic novels over the weekend and just see how it goes. Then you guys might have seen the tag going around that's the chapter tag or first chapter, try a chapter. I feel like I've seen a couple different names for it, but the basic idea is that you pick, I think, 5 or so books that you have on your TBR shelf and you read the first chapter of each. Then you report back and say what you thought, if you think you'll continue, if you didn't like it, etc. So I will be doing that tag probably not for this coming week, but the week after. And of the books that I read for it, I'm going to pick 2 or 3 to add to my June TBR. This just sounded kind of fun to me, so I'm gonna do it. And I actually have 6 books picked out that I'm going to try. The first of which is A Long Way to a Small Angry Planet, which I have on Kindle. I am also debating between 2 books that I have also on Kindle, which are both by Juliet Marillier. I've just been meaning to read some of her books, and so this seemed like a good time to try one of them. The 4 other books which I have in physical copy are The Ninth Life by Clea Simon, Perfume from Patrick Susskind, I'm not sure, Susskind, The Diamond Age by Neil Stevenson, and The Just City by Jo Walton. So yes, I'll be doing this tag in the next week or so, and then whichever 2 or 3 of the books that I find I enjoy the most, I will add them to my TBR. I also had something that I wanted to run by you guys before I do this tag. So I've gotten a lot of comments now about my voice. So there is a thing called ASMR, which stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. I don't know the science of it, I just know the name. But my basic understanding of it is that it's a response some people get when hearing certain sounds or voices, and it makes them feel extremely relaxed and just soothed and all these nice things. Bob Ross is actually one of the most famous people who has this voice thing going on. But I have actually gotten several comments since starting BookTube saying that my voice also creates this effect, which is fascinating to me because I never thought that my voice was that much to speak of. Haha. So it's really cool to find out that there's this other whole side of things going on, and yeah, anyway, so after learning all of this, I thought it might be fun to do a Bookish ASMR series thing. And the idea that I had was that for each video, I would just read the first chapter of a book. So it's kind of like the try a chapter tag where you get to experience the first chapter of a book and then see if you like it or not, but maybe also it will hit on this whole ASMR thing. Yeah, so I don't know. I just wanted to throw that out there and see if this was something that you guys would be interested in. And since I'm planning to read the first chapter of several books here, I thought that I could just film doing that and have several of these videos ready to go. So definitely let me know in the comments if that is something you guys would be interested in. Also, of course, let me know what you guys are reading and what you plan to read for the month. If you have any top picks from your June TBR that you want to share, would love to hear it. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you'd like to see more. I hope everybody had a good week and is getting ready for a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!